Welcome again, viewers and subscribers. Today I'm counting down my top 5 locally and international stories for the month of July. Let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5 is the Wayfair child trafficking scandal. Now people online started accusing Wayfair of child trafficking because the online furniture store was selling furnitures named after missing people, and the prices for these furnitures was exorbitant. For example, a 2-door cabinet was selling for as much as $9,000. That's US dollars. So that is why people started accusing Wayfair of child trafficking.
Right, let's talk about a conspiracy theory involving a furniture company. Have you seen this? The company in question is American. It's called Wayfair. As you can see, it sells furniture and home goods, but it's recently had to deny it's part of a child trafficking ring. All of this is originating from the QAnon community. We'll get into detail about what that is in a moment. But first of all, here's the theory. A lot of these storage cabinets on the Wayfair website have girls' names. A well-known QAnon activist noticed this and tweeted, "My spidey senses are tingling. What's with these storage cabinets? Extremely high prices, all listed with girls' names and identical units selling for different amounts." The suggestion being that actually this was about trafficking young girls. Well, Wayfair has said there is of course no truth to these claims, but that hasn't stopped this conspiracy spreading all around the world.
Coming in at number 4, Nick Cannon got cancelled. Television star Nick Cannon was fired by Viacom on July 14, 2020 for making anti-Semitic remarks on a recent podcast. I won't get into this one. I made a video earlier this month about it, and YouTube flagged down the video and gave me a community strike. Coming in at number 3, Ghislaine Maxwell arrested in the Epstein sex trafficking case. Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested on July 2. She faces up to 35 years in prison if convicted. Prosecutors allege that between 1994 and 1997, Maxwell helped Epstein to groom girls as young as 14. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell is Jeffrey Epstein's right-hand man, or in this case, right-hand woman. She is accused of going out, getting young girls and taking them back to Epstein to engage in sexual acts. For those of you who don't know about Jeffrey Epstein, this man is a billionaire American who was recently convicted of child trafficking and sex trafficking. It is said that he had an island in the Caribbean. Where he would take young girls, underage girls, to engage in various sexual acts. It is also alleged that rich and famous people were also visiting the island with Epstein's. Some interesting names was mentioned, such as the Clintons and the Queen's son, Prince Andrew. In fact, the FBI wanted to question, or still wants to question, Prince Andrew about these allegations. But he's protected by the crown, and once he stays in England, then he's virtually untouchable. Coming in at number 2, Jamaica Most Wanted Pricky Boy shot dead in St. James. Jamaica Most Wanted Delano Pricky Boy Wilmot was shot and killed during an operation by members of the security force in Cambridge, St. James on Wednesday, July 22, 2020. Wilmot was wanted for several murders. He was a member of the notorious Ratty Gang. Coming in at number 1, the death or the murder of Tamara Geddes. Even though Tamara Geddes was murdered in June, it was only in July that the police started to make headway in cracking the case with the arrest of Tamara's sister and her subsequent confession. This one was jaw-dropping, not because we're not used to crime and violence in Jamaica, but this crime was perpetrated against Tamara by her own family. So this one was very shocking. Thanks again for watching, viewers and subscribers. Every month I'll try to make a video on my top 5 local and international stories. Give me your top 5 headlines in the comment section below.